Went after it at Compact Center. Sam's a very fiery player.
Yeah, but that was for show. Nobody did anything but get sweated up.
Actually, Minnesota, you know, you talk, they did win 19 road games last season, the most ever in franchise history. So they were trying to assert themselves a little bit. A lot of that was Gugliotta.
A great nucleus of talent, $20 million more, and you want to go somewhere else? It's beyond me, Bill. That's losing sight of the prize, isn't it?
I think so. Joe Smith turned down $20 million offered by Golden State and playing for $1 million, the minimum, this year. Marbury from the outside. He misses finally. But Garrett gets it back in a new 24. Oh, 360 Marbury. What a move. Stephon Marbury, 33 points. Minnesota now has scored on all 7 possessions to start the 4th quarter. Othello Harrington with a turnaround. Missed it. Tipped out of bounds by Hakeem. Timeout charge to the T-Wolves. 6:59 left to play in the game, and Minnesota in control.
Style chest hair here.
Minnesota Rockets fans, just a reminder that the new radio flagship home of the Rockets is Super Talk 950 AM KPRC. Next time you're in the car, tune in on your home away from home for Houston Rockets basketball. 950 AM KPRC. Mitchell shoots it over Olajuwon, misses. Pig Miller in the game. Loose ball foul is called on Garrett, and that's number 5 on Dean Garrett. And of course, they've been in the penalty for quite a while. Rockets have the bonus coming. Well, speaking of radio, there's an old friend of ours, Jim Peterson, who does the color here on Minnesota radio. Played here at Minnesota, a 3rd-round draft choice of Houston back in the 80s. And he teamed up with the Twin Towers, Hakeem and Ralph Sampson. That was a heck of a team.
Sure was, and he played well during that stretch. Went to Golden State, got hurt, and changed his whole career around.
Yep, went out to Sacramento. He was in the trade for Otis Thorpe. He and Rodney McRae traded to Sacramento for Otis. That eventually led to a Houston championship, but Jim had some good years. That was a tough front line. You know, Rudy was the guy who got Bill Fitch to draft him in the 3rd round. Rudy really liked him, discovered a hidden talent there in Minnesota. Boy, a wide open shot for Garrett.
Marbury figures now he has enough points. Now he's going to pad his assist column.
Yeah, he's got 9. Bryce Drew in the game for Houston. Down to Olajuwon. Hakeem working on Garrett now. Jump hook by Hakeem. Got it. That's a good shot for Hakeem to work on now and get his timing down on that jump hook, get it back in his repertoire again.
His teammates are helping him a lot by giving him more spacing so he has more time to make that move where you can't get double teamed.
Kevin Garnett. I'll tell you, he's got a great touch, and he shoots that on the line, doesn't he? Line drive.
Well, when you're that tall, jump that high, and arms that long, you got to shoot down.
You never had that luxury, did you, Murph?
Shoot, if I shot down, I'd be shooting at a 4-foot basket.
Olajuwon gets triple teamed. Drew swings it to Bullard. Nice fake. That gets him open for an 18-footer. Matt Bullard. He does that so well now.
Well, because everybody's running at the fact that he can shoot that 3, shooting, what, 62% from behind the line? That gives you the luxury of people running at you and you've been able to reposition yourself.
Garnett misses. Tipped out of well, no, it wasn't. Saved by Peeler, and a new 24 for the T-Wolves. Rockets simply ran out of gas here in the 2nd half. Played a good first half, but the shots did not fall. A foul on Bryce Drew. Eddie Johnson now will check in for Houston, and Hakeem will go out. Olajuwon with 32 minutes played tonight. And Rudy's got to think about tomorrow night in New Jersey.
Sure. The Rockets are down 16 points right now with 5 still on the clock. Realistically, this game is over with. You got to start rebuilding for tomorrow's game in Jersey.
Brutal road trip, Calvin, kind of like the old days when you were playing. Rockets will play tomorrow night. That's 3 nights in a row. They'll have Friday off. Then they'll play
half a Friday off because they got to get ready for a Saturday afternoon game.
That's right, Saturday afternoon.
And Sunday.
And Sunday against Miami and Orlando. Both of those games will be on NBC.
That's how you get on national TV. You have 5 games in a row, a day off, and then got to go before the world with 2 back-to-backs in the afternoon.
Against 2 tough teams.
2 tough teams on their court.
Yep. Nobody did them any favors there. Drew turned the corner, had the shot, goes to Dickerson for a 3. Michael Dickerson.
I tell you, Michael Dickerson.
With 11.
Yeah, he's had a nice, quiet game.
Well, that's 3 games in a row now for Dickerson in double figures, and it started with his huge game in Dallas. Garnett lost the finger roll, went for the tip-in. Smith has it, knocked away by Eddie, and Eddie Johnson with a foul. Rockets could really use Barkley and Antoine Carr and even Stanley Roberts, who played here last year. I guess Antoine's probably 2 weeks away. Barkley's 3.5 to 4 weeks away. And Stanley Roberts, they say, at least 2 weeks away with bad hamstrings. And the Rockets will play in that time, Calvin, about 14 games.
Bill, I don't want to hear that.
Okay. I just thought I'd throw that out.
Boy, that's a lot of games. But if the Rockets can win half of those.
Yeah, if they just can hang in there.
Yeah, weather of the storm, as we always say. Because it's going to be a little stormy with everybody hurt, believe me.
97-83. There's a foul whistle now. Rockets go back to the line. Garnett wasn't going to let Houston get a shot even after the whistle, was he?
See, you can see the young in his age, the way he acts on the court from time to time.
He loves the game, doesn't he? He loves to play.
Loves to talk trash. Loves to incite riots at home. Very nice young man.
He is a good young
man.
He really is. I was very impressed by him when he came into the league. He gave Calvin his propers right away.
Oh, yeah. Now, you got to give him a props earlier. I'm going to bite you on the neck. There's no 2 ways about it. And I keep always telling the story about Garnett and Calvin Jr. played in summer camp together just 3 years ago or 4 years ago.
It's amazing. Garnett lays it up for 2 more. Well, Kevin Garnett with 21 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds. And Bryce Drew hits the shot. Nice shot by Bryce, his first basket of the game. And a foul on Bryce, his second. Well, here's tonight's gallery furniture, immediate delivery of the game. And Stephon Marbury's been the man. He got some serious hops, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. But most youngsters today have serious hops. Even those with no game can dunk the ball from any place.
See, now that's an old-fashioned player for you. A guy, you got to be able to do the little things and especially shoot that little medium-range jumper. A guy can make a killing in basketball now if he can come in and shoot from 18 to 15 feet.
If you can put 3 baskets together in any game.
Drew on the drive, knocked out of bounds by Marbury. Marbury now with those 2 free throws, 35 points, 11 assists. What a game. He's putting some pressure on Minnesota. They need to keep him. Minnesota's ball. .328 left to play in this game. The Rockets have managed only 36 points in this half. Meanwhile, Minnesota has scored 54. And that's just the fact that you got to play the second night of a back-to-back. Garnett now just kind of doing what he wants to do.
Yeah, he's going to fatten up his average right now.
23 points for Kevin Garnett.
To start this game, Bill, we talked about the matchup problems the Rockets were going to have. not only did they have matchup problems, but then when Garnett and company started extending their defense, the Rockets had a hard time putting the ball in the basket.
Timeout.